So we started this idea today.
Doing this it?
Yes, it's it. And now we finally get to go.
Where's the camera? Oh.
Here. This is the new streaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make it just little here, and then we'll go and we'll do it float on top. Okay, so now we'll just keep it like this. Alright, so we're first gonna go over the replit ones, and then the other one. So, we'll do this. What's this one? Here we go. There. Launched. Take a look around. Not all the buttons will work. Oh, but it does work. And look, overdue, because these are all, the dates are June 2024. If you click more complete, it'll actually work. So we went from 43 to 42. You can search the reminders. It's like, you can search for like active.
I gotta do the stupid reverse scroll. Oh, so it already so it took me to reminders automatically.
Yeah,
Like,
because you clicked.
yeah, no,
you
I know.
clicked view all.
Analytics. Okay, most contacts. Sick.
22
Yeah.
publication New York. And I'm
What's
pretty
recent
sure there's
activity?
algorithms if you go back to analytics. There's algorithms to do these. It's just there's no engagement in any of
Yeah.
them. No,
So this is
click
literally
on-
just a contacts page.
I personally like search contact
Oh,
Julie
God.
Decker,
And
legend. I actually really like
connection
this.
mother. Yeah, and then I guess this would be popular. No, it's not. This would be populated with like a ton more information. We could
Yeah.
even add like
And it would autofill.
we
based
can
off
even
of,
add like our own slots for different things you could put in for each
Yeah.
person, like so they have pre-made categories.
Exactly. But if you go, no, go back to context. Go back to context. We're not there yet. So
I haven't
here
earned
you
that
can
privilege.
you can see, like it would be whatever, but we don't have any of these yet.
Mhm.
So you can filter by organization, which I think is really cool. So let's say we
Mhm.
wanted to find everyone who like worked at Citadel. We
Yeah.
have these two, so then we can see that. Or let's say we wanted to find everybody who was in New York. Or let's say Los Angeles. We can find all these people.
Mhm.
Can go directly to this, go directly to their page, go back, and then we can filter by like all the tags that would be created. You can sort it different ways based off the
Mhm.
organization names, like
Yeah.
A. Can reverse it.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have a search here with like a smart search where you could like just type in a type of thing even if we don't have it as a preset like organization or category, and like you could just pick up on that, you know?
Yeah, there's so much that can be done. Then there's the network tab,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. So here's people. I didn't get it working so well, but we have the names here. It's a little glitchy, but like it's a cool proof of concept.
What's the logic behind them moving?
That's just how it coded it for now.
Got it.
I just added some sort of physics.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like the connection here, so like you can see what the connections are. I don't think this is super accurate, to be honest, but it's more so just like a proof of concept. Like you kind of get the idea from looking at it. Also, I thought this was cool. Connection opportunities, strong network clusters. You're well connected in Berkshire Hathaway.
Cool,
Palo
like main
management,
takeaways and like
Bridgewater.
analysis.
Yeah, so it could, and then something that's even cool if we did like some sort of feature like this, we could have like an LLM integration right here, like a chatbot, and we can say, what does this data mean? Or like if I wanted to strategically reach out to blah blah blah, and then
Yeah.
it could use this.
Like if you could put like, let's say you have like a company, and you want to reach, I don't know, like a fintech company, like just ask it like who in my network could be useful for XYZ.
Yeah, and that could even be in one of these other parts of
Mhm.
it. But then you have the events. So I
So
added.
this is just a calendar, pretty much.
This is just a calendar. And the other one actually does a very good job of showing it. So this is pretty much. I don't know if edit works yet. These don't work right now. But whatever. That's really easy to get working in Replit. So, that's the bulk of this one.
Sick.
This is the other one. So we'll deploy it. Deploy. This is number 2. And this was made based off of me uploading all the files from Manus and then Replit took over. So this is the
So I was
dashboard.
gonna say they do look similar.
They do look similar. And that's the style thing I was telling you about, like type Spurk. SPURQ, yeah. Like you'll see, it should automatically log in. Like it has a very similar feel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The UI, it's like the rounded corners.
Yeah, it's very similar feel, like throughout.
Because it's a simple concept. It's like purely functional.
But here, like recent favorites, whatever, view all. I guess this doesn't click. On this
Favorites
one.
is good. I mean, at this, I'd like it to have some option where like you can put your like kind of like like Apple rings for like your workout, like almost like friendship rings or like proximity rings of like super close connect, somewhat like a hoping to get closer with at the end, and then if you could kind of sort it by that and have those as like heat maps, it could be really cool.
Yeah.
Like even like reminders, or even like you can set a goal like once a week meeting with like someone you're hoping to get closer with, a circle. You can promote people up and down circles based off stuff. Like it could even give you kind of like
there's a lot to play with.
Kind of like an Apple ask you like for a 5-star review, like give us a review. You can get like random like every 2-3 days or something, like like you saw XYZ, like would you say they've moved up or down, in a run or something? Could be nice.
Definitely. I think that's something you can even start playing with now.
For sure.
By going into this. Here, you have like a different
all the
view.
connects are at stacked companies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is how they decide, like how this one shows the contacts network. So like, what are the industries? This one has like a network health. Like I don't know if that's really necessary. I think that's overkill.
Yeah.
But I really liked this view
That's
better
really cool.
than the other one.
I mean, that's pretty much a calendar. Then you could color code it by the person too or something.
But I think the point of this, and part of the pitch, is you have people that are connections from like your personal life, and the people that are from your professional life. This can just consolidate all those calendars and all those relationships, rather than being two separate things.
Yeah. And I guess you could just.
I do like this view though a lot.
You could just click. Yeah, you could just click on off. Like if you can have professional calendar, personal calendar, like Google Calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, and that could be messed around with pretty easily. This one is the reminders one. So like you need to follow up. It's their birthday. It's overviewing like how many you have pending, whatever.
Yeah, this one has more potential. We need to do more with this.
And then this is how they did the analysis one here. And then just there's like a settings page.
Yeah, nice.
The last one,
it's crazy.
I tried getting it onto GitHub pages, but I didn't get it with such success. Basically, the Manus created a bunch of pages, and it did deploy on this website, which is pretty cool. I like these the most. So this is the dashboard. None of this stuff is clickable, but you can like hover over it, which is nice. But you can get the idea. So, this is like the dashboard here. I wonder if we can go back. It'll be easier to do it this way. So these are the wireframes that it made. Yeah. Oh, it did create it. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll start off. We're just going to go through the HTML because those are the wireframes basically. So we'll do, so dashboard is what we just saw. That's this one. Fine. And there's contact profile. looks better full screen. I like this. It's a lot of info, but I think it's good info.
So this is like if you click on the person, what it would look like.
Yeah, if you clicked on Sarah Anderson, it would have her picture. I think if you scraped from LinkedIn, that's a really easy way of just getting the profile picture. And like, imagine just clicking scrape everything from LinkedIn, and it brings everything.
It could be cool
It has
if
these
even
tags.
you could even integrate with like you have that meet function there. There are all those apps that literally you can just book appointments. Like Zaid, for example, he has his available time slots, and just as it books up, could be really cool if you had that integrated here with someone. Like let's say, like again, back to the wealth management example. Let's say you have all your times available, and anyone who you connected here that you want to get access to, like it could be like an access thing, then just click meet and book themselves. Even kind of gets rid of secretaries for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
We can check if there's what is that thing called?
I forget. There are a few.
Calendly.
Yeah, Calendly is one of them.
I wonder if there's. Yeah, this could be integrated
Sick.
because they have a public API. But I really like how this one
Mm-hmm.
actually shows how you met Sarah. This is how we met. Then it has like little notes that are personal.
Yeah, like you put those in.
Then it has every interaction,
Yeah, you can expand it.
and then even here like husband David. Like
Yeah.
I think this has a lot of potential more than the other two.
What did the other two profiles look like? I don't remember the personal profile.
You're saying
Like
for
when you
these?
click on it, yeah, like when you click on the contact.
They look nice.
It looks kind of like a Facebook profile. I like the other one more too.
This just feels like there's like more value almost. Like,
Yeah, you have more information. I really like the timeline. That's really cool.
I agree.
It could even be cool. Go to the timeline real quick. If like when you're on the timeline, you can literally click on one of these, and it could like I mean
And it
I guess you
opens
have the note
up.
before, but it could expand like
yeah.
anything you wanted. Even like info, like Meta Carbone, so like info on Carbone in the I don't know. Could add photos. You could play around with it.
Each one of these pages has so much potential to like
Yeah,
do really cool
so
stuff
much
with it.
information.
Let's see. Where are we? We're here. Network visualization. This was Manis's take on it. So honestly, very similar to
Yeah, similar idea.
the other one. I forgot to show you, but this one also has. If you click on one, you have like it pops up, and then
Yeah.
you can do show analytics, and it shows you like the top connectors are these people, and that's how many
Top
connections
connectors
we
is sick.
have. But we can go back here. What are we on? We've done 3 of the HTML. So that was visualization. Now we can do add edit contact. So this is the page of just like
Like if you want to manually.
if you want to
input
manually
it.
go in and like add information.
Yeah, and we'd have probably like an extra one that has like a wheel of just options probably.
Yeah.
Like a dog name, this name, that name, that name. Because if it's inputted into a specific section. Then
But I
it's
think
so
the way
easy.
to do it is all with natural language processing.
No, I agreed. I'm saying like
It
if you
should
missed
literally
anything.
just be. It shouldn't be anything. No, it should just be a simple text box, and you just write, and then it automatically sorts it.
Cool.
So you say, "I learned that her dog's name is Spot," and then automatically dog, and then beneath it Spot
Yeah.
shows up. Like to reduce friction and make it as easy as possible, because nobody likes clicking and finding. Like, if you can just say, "Her dog's name is Spot," and then it automatically takes care of it, like, which is super doable nowadays. Then we can keep going. This blew my mind. Like all of these when I first went through them. That's edit contact, onboarding. So I thought this was even a good idea.
Yeah.
Like you can choose which ones you're comfortable giving.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about in our doc with the consent page.
Yeah, so you can consent to whatever you're
Because
up
it would
for.
be amazing. I don't know how this would work with liability, but being able to do like even to scrape your whole iMessage chat if you're willing to, and have it look out for specific things. I don't know. Like I doubt that would ever get approved.
I don't think people would really.
That's what I'm saying.
like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it would be so nice for it.
We can experiment with it. This is the reminders.
Cool.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
I like how they have the mark as done and snooze. Meaning, just like if you want to just push it back, like I think that's.
I just think we'll need to figure out a way with the reminders that makes it even more applicable. Like to me, this serves similarly to reminders app on your phone. It's just more automated. Like there needs to be something about it that makes it special. You know, like even better, even more accurate.
We'll drawing board it. So now here we can see the inspiration that the Replit one actually took for this. It was inspired by this page here. So you can just see like events, do you want RSVP? That could pull, and then here it even added like potential ways to like integrate. And so this is what it would look like on like a smaller window. Then so that was events. Settings is just what you'd expect. Like dark mode, whatever. It shows you like connected accounts. That makes sense. And then I think this is the last one. Like just having some search filter that you can then find all the people. I actually think this search feature is pretty well done, to be honest. I really like how this one is formatted. And I think that's everything from here. Setting search. Yeah, that's all of them. That was all done in an hour and a half, 2 hours. All of that. Isn't that crazy?
This is crazy. It's funny, it's so many finance companies. Okay, so this is the one without the calendar. This is just like a swath of events. Yeah, the calendar is definitely better. And then maybe what you can do is in the calendar, if you click on a day, you can have these ordered more like in this shape.
Yeah.
And with the time frames or something.
But just type in right now. I want you to try it. Type here. Go down bottom left. All the way bottom left. Yeah. And just type in the events page. Add a calendar function that accurately shows. Just see that adds a calendar just add a calendar that adds a calendar. Period. In the events page, add a calendar. Just do that. And you'll see how it works. So
does it iterate live?
Yeah, you'll see it. It should flash. You'll see it'll say like restarting. And the cool thing is, if you don't like what it did, you just click roll back here.
I was wondering that if you just go back to last.
And you just go back to the last changes that were made. It's like your undo button, basically. So now we can follow along. So I'm adding a calendar component. Better visual organization. I'm now adding state management, blah, 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 whatever that means. So here, it added the calendar button already.
That's so cool.
So we can see whether we want it in a list or calendar.
That's crazy. So I can live just have critiques and...
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to know how to code. You can come in. All of this was built...
This is definitely like...
You just need a design
like the same way they were saying about like the internet boom and the AI boom. This is like the next generation. It's crazy.
And that's why they say, like, you don't need to know how to code anymore. Like, okay, it's not going to be a great website.
No, of course.
When you take in mind, like, security features and scaling it and deploying it, like,
yeah, also connecting it to an actual backend.
This is connected to an actual backend.
Really?
Yeah. Here. That's what's crazy about this. Do you see database? Here. Database, fully managed database. See my database. We'll go to overview.
My God.
I'll click, so we have, this is our backend right now. I can click on contacts. This is every single contact in our database. You can see so a character varying is just a string, like a text. And you can see all the data for everyone. You can even see and you know it's up to date because, where is she?
So you can also use it while it's iterating.
Yeah, I don't like to though, but you can fully click around everywhere here, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll refresh, and then you can't. There you go. Did you see the glimpse of it? But yeah, you have a fully working database. I've had problems with the database before on the last one I did, so it can trip itself up completely.
So this means it's done.
This means it's done.
So we need to give this some more advice.
Right. But all we said was add a calendar.
No.
Imagine when you actually adding a real prompt that going as the more depth you give it, the better it will do for you.
Okay. Am I supposed to talk to GPT, give it a little grade?
You don't have to.
Did you see the article that was talking about how
they wasted millions of dollars?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, here. So it shows up here. So there's obviously there's improvements we can make in terms of how it visually shows up. That's a start. I think you could also throw in where's the so that's how it shows up here. I wonder if you could even if you like this one,
send
just
a screenshot.
Yeah, just send a screenshot to make it look more like this one. But however you want it.
No, I like that one.
Or even just going to ChatGPT and say, okay, make this into a prompt so that a developer could fully make this from scratch and know where to put everything. However you want to do it.
Either one. You're the boss.
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
You're the boss. I want you to use it.
I'll just screenshot. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah, just move that out of the way.
Does this also look back?
Here's a good tip. Command Control Shift 4 saves it to your clipboard instead of doing this drag and drop where you're in a race.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd just go from here, just because it already had just go from here. Yeah. I actually like these features too. The quick add are nice. You can try adding that and see.
Where is it now?
It's in your clipboard, so Control V.
Oh, really?
So you don't have to race for the timer. I don't know how good it is though at processing the visual data.
What? Why do people do that? What's wrong with your eye?
I don't know. It's super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the more detail you give it, it's just like ChatGPT. If you prompt something well. Oh, wait. Fatal flaw that you've made here. I think we're in the wrong one. Because we're in the one that already has it. We want to be in this one.
Oh, you just have to be clicked. Oh, well, I didn't know it works like that.
We're in two different projects.
I didn't even realize it was one tab on Google.
Yeah, this whole thing is one tab. It builds it side by side. I mean, you can adjust all this stuff on Replit. Because this is what we're updating. You want water?
Sure, thank you.
So it's really cool too. It has like, it can actually see that it can see this error, and it'll fix it on the next iteration.
Sick. What does this mean? Is this what you were making?
This is just YouTube.
I'm saying like this is uploading what you made it
Yeah,
before.
it still has an hour 15.
How long is it?
2 hours.
Here, I can bring back out. Where's your recorder part-time player? There we go.
Yo.
Is this for memories?
Yeah.
For when we make it big one day?
Yeah.
Show this at the IPO?
Yeah. Didn't you love seeing those, like, the
I
day
was,
one?
You know what I was thinking as we were making this? I was like, I'm imagining, like, you know those videos of, like, when XYZ pitched to Y Combinator, like, all these things?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did they, or, like, all these videos, and I'm like, how did they think to record it? And then while we were doing this, I was like, wow, like, this could be that.
It
You
will
know?
be that.
Agreed.
That's awesome!
It's so crazy.
But the YC ones are like, you're actually uploading a video.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
YC,
you're talking
so
about
they have to.
No, I know, but, like, still gone. Why is it showing me half of next month?
Yeah, you're saying like just chop this off.
Yeah, it's too
So-
big.
But whatever, this isn't.
I like
the,
where
the
where,
point. The point isn't
I
for
know,
this
I
to
know.
be the final.
I know. Where's the one with the big tiles? That
Oh,
you said?
that's nice.
That's what I asked it for, so you could click and have your breakdown. But I needed to say the person. Like this has to revolve around the person.
Well, I think this is just
Yeah.
a networking event in general.
Where was the one with the bigger
It
tiles?
tells you everything. Bigger tiles? This one?
No, there was another one we saw.
Oh. That one's in. So this tab is here is Manus. Yeah. This one's Manus. And I want to say it was events. No, I chose the TypeScript. HTML is the language that like shows
Yeah.
everything. This one?
Maybe it was this one. I swear I remember one with big tiles.
Bigger tiles. No?
Maybe. I forget. Yeah, it was this one, I think. It was zoomed in.
This is just full screen, how it shows full screen versus like.
Oh, got it.
It's just based on the screen size.
So can we see how this one we were just looking at looks full screen? The one we just made?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can click right here. But actually, it's already here, so I guess if we refresh it.
Sick. So, is it worth even, like, does it cost money if I literally tell it just to remove this?
I don't know, every little now and then will cost money, but I can show you exactly how much.
No, because I
it
just don't want to
costs.
waste it on little things. Like,
Don't worry about it. Just learn. Just this is like small money in the grand scheme of it. We can go to usage, and then it'll calculate it right here. So we've used $8.50 creating the 2 on Replit and like having it tweet.
So, like, for example, if
it's
I
cool,
made
though.
an account right now, I'd put in $25, and then you can send me it, and I can edit it live and send it back to you, and edit it like we go back and forth on
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, I'll refer and earn you. Because this will get me $10 in credits. Might as well
Sick,
do
yeah,
it.
send it. Because once we near the end of these, I can make one too and start.
25 from each of us can go a really long way.
Yeah.
We've seen how far.
If we space it out too, where like yours resets in 17 days, so I start mine in like Like, 5 days or weeks. It's like
It's
spaced out.
monthly, so it doesn't really matter. But this is really cool, just so you know what's happening here. It's breaking down your cost
Mm-hmm.
for everything you use. So we've been using Agent, which is the coding agent, but there's also something called Assistant, which is more like a ChatGPT function, which is cheaper. It's only 5 cents per request. Right, so here we've accrued $8 of agent usage. So then what's this other 37 cents? So here we can see like how many collaborators. So we can have 3 collaborators. That could be you and me and then whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Data transfer, if you want to do that. And then there's these things called deployment.
Mm-hmm.
And what Replit actually lets you do is, let's say we wanted to launch this website live. Deployment is, let's say Amnon is on and then 1,000 other people are using the website.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be very different from the necessity of like 10 people or like
Yeah.
a million people that are actively using the website. So autoscale basically handles all the back-end infrastructure
Mm-hmm.
for you to do that.
Got it.
And they charge you based off of that. It's like here, unit price. It's like 40 cents per million. Like we're not ever gonna get close to that, but that's what it costs them. And then like a scheduled deployment is if we want it to launch every day at 1 p.m. for an hour, so that we're like saving costs.
Mhm.
You could do that. And then here, Postgres storage. Postgres is the name of our database.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're using. So like you can see we've accrued $5 of Postgres
5 cents.
storage, 5 cents, and a cent of compute, and then like 10 cents on
Mm-hmm.
auto scale. For Spurk, that's not even for what we're doing now. Like, and that money is coming from like when we're Google searching for it, and then
Yeah.
it pops up. But that's what all that stuff means. So then we can just go back to apps. This one was network. And so here, created large calendar tiles, validated the display. So you just keep going back and forth
Yeah.
each time.
So, like, if we were to tell it now.
Oh, we'll text you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll text you this stuff before forgetting. If you want to sign up with that,
Mm-hmm.
then I can share it with you. Yeah, I guess you could put in your email now, but later. Just text me if you actually did build it. But we can completely just keep ideating from here. And there's points where it just like enters like a death cycle of like it can't fix the problem or
Yeah.
it loops. And it's best in that standpoint to just like
Leave it.
leave it.
Yeah.
Just like text me and then I can actually hop into the code in Cursor. Which would be like much more effective.
You tell me if anything I'm writing is like not worth it. Right.
Yeah, like you would need to say some tweaks to make. So sick.
look, dude, it's populating it live, and it just added more events, and then now it's adding the with the person and like.
You know what's even cooler? Check the database.
After now or
It's
during?
actually up. It should be updating the database. But
How do I check it?
you can click here to the tool and then click database. And then it depends what we added. Like, what did it add?
A ton of stuff. I added more events and stuff. I don't know if I added more people, but this is context.
More events. So we can go into events.
Yeah.
And we can
And, like
find.
none of these were here.
So these are all 2024. So all the 2025 ones are new.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm assuming this is probably one of like all the 2026 ones. But yeah, that's the database.
So cool. I gotta go lock in soon. Damn it, even removed the extra week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I asked it to add the stuff at the bottom.
Nice.
Priority events, and then I said recommended connections.
Yeah, that looks good.
And priority
That's
events.
definitely an improvement.
Engagement score, excellent networking activity. That's funny. This is this is a huge improvement. And then the fact that you can easily see like this is with David.
If you click on that one,
So this needs some work. Then
it should go straight to there.
yeah, what does it go to now?
But the cool thing is, like right now we have nothing external that's linked to this. We actually could link Google Calendar.
Yeah.
Like start testing it with our own Google Calendars. And like any real functionality we wanted, we could start slowly integrating into this. And actually it would be cool for you to do this. Type in the chat, I'm considering integrating Google Calendar.
Here?
Yeah, I'm considering integrating Google Calendar. What would my options be and how could I go about doing so? I hope it might start coding. That might be a better question for assistant actually. That's a good check. just copy and paste this.
Oh.
Oh, no, it did a good job. Go up. So, Google Calendar API, full integration. Yeah, so all we need to do is get the API, and it would take care of the rest.
Why is there no note? Just on this one. Oh, there
It just takes a second to do all the calculations.
So can I tell it, like, for example, like, why is it moving? Like, have it only move if I zoom in?
Yeah. You can fully tweak all of the logic.
Page.
I spent some time getting it to there and I got like frustrated, so I just like stopped.
So if I wanted to, could I send this link to my dad today? Is it something he could like see online or no?
We might have to deploy it. You could click deploy.
What does that mean? I mean, wait, let it finish because it's iterating. But
This is actually a good thing for me to teach you. I'll show you. I'll walk you through it after it's done. Basically, deploying. Like right now, it lives within the Replit ecosystem right here. Deploying means it's actually publishing it as a website that people can
Got
go
it.
to.
So like right now, it's just almost like saved in chat.
Yeah, right now it's like locally on my computer, but if you were to Google anything, it wouldn't show up
So if I hit deploy, like anyone could Google it in theory.
if they had the link. Just like anyone could Google google.com.
Yeah.
So there's some error. So graph on Zoom is not a function. So it's having trouble with the graph.
Mm.
But you can just refresh.
Here? Like
Yeah.
here?
just say fix the graph on zoom is not a function issue. It's cool. It's actually gonna do research and like figure out.
That's so cool. So it's literally like countering problem solving.
It's trying its best to, yeah. Look, read what it's saying. Flagging the network graph issue by connecting the shape type error. And it's now it knows that it has another error, so it's going back and like trying to figure out each error. There you go. Whoa. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, I did give it like loose instructions. I was like, play around with colors, shapes,
Welcome
and
back.
lines.
Hey. What's up? Doing good. What is that? It like blows up? How was being home? It was great. Enjoyable few days. Yeah? What about you? Great. Productive few days. Yeah? What are you guys up to? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a long time. 3 days on one? 2 days on Sunday night. That's a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
What's up,
Right on.
It's you, man.
Oh, cool.
You good?
Yeah, dude.
What are you guys up to? Can I see?
Tinkering.
Rep with his best. Basically.
So is what I said is something that you could say that would work? I didn't type it in. I mean, I just typed it in.
What? Typed what in?
Would that work, or is it better to just go back and like give it the commands?
I don't know. We can try it and see what it.
Because you get my logic, right? Like
this is actually helpful though. Individual contributors.
That's what I said. I said do shapes and nodes to connect.
It could be better to like specify which features you like.
Yeah, what to what. I just don't want to put the brain power into like figuring out what would go better.
But it'll be interesting to see. And if not, we can just roll it back up and then just specify I like blah 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 blah. So we'll have to like roll all that stuff up.
Sounds good. In a bit, I do need to go prepare something.
So what?
Like prepare for my interview.
Amnon,
Mm-hmm.
when are you heading to Israel?
Probably gonna end up being end of the summer because I have 2 cousins getting married.
Right.
So it's looking like September, August,
okay.
late. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When's yours?
I'm going July and August in and out.
So jealous.
More or less, yeah.
Will you be there end of August?
Yes, I have a wedding end of August.
Okay, so I
Maybe
might
same
I
wedding,
might overlap
maybe.
with
Who's
you.
your wedding?
Cousins. They're both Chamis.
Ah, so then no.
What's yours?
Grez's from Great Neck.
No. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You have a lot of friends who get married.
Most of my friends are married.
Yeah, you know Mikael, right?
Yeah.
I was with him yesterday. He told me he's proposing in the next month.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
people.
amazing. Good guy, Mikael.
Is it something you think about?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's most of my friends are like in the culture of getting married nowadays.
Is there any pressure around it?
I think there's some people, yeah.
Really?
It's
Do you feel it though?
Maybe for my friends more than my family.
Yeah, your family's chill.
My family's very chill.
But I feel like you said you didn't want to like during undergrad anyway, right?
No way. I don't have time to get married.
It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely not.
Even now, I feel like I have no time.
Yeah. Definitely not while I'm in school. Cool. I'm chilling. Yeah. We'll see. What'd you do the past few days?
I've just been with family. I have some like interviews for stuff that I'm
Cool.
hoping to maybe switch to, so like if any of those land. Thank you. So it's honestly like it hasn't been that chill. Like it's just been a ton of like preparing and like I'm doing my move out too because I'm moving back home.
Oh really?
So
Nice.
it's been a lot of like packing stuff up, putting in the car, carrying.
Right.
But hopefully in like a week or two things will chill a bit, you know? What about you?
I was in France the past few weeks.
No way.
It was a lot of fun.
We're in France?
In Paris. With my family, which was a lot of fun. And then I started
You
summer
love
classes.
Paris.
I love Paris. I really like Paris.
When do you start?
I was there in Paris,
No, summer classes.
and I started summer classes last week.
Like turn.
This
turn
was
A.
my second week of summer classes.
What are you taking?
Linear algebra and discrete math.
Lovely.
It's very very lit.
Columbia, maybe.
But I figured if I'm gonna be stressed about math, I might as well be extra stressed about math, and I might as well do it
Yeah,
in
you'll
a
get it
month
done with
as
over the
opposed to
summer.
4 months.
No, I agree. It's a month where you're grinding, but otherwise it would have felt like 4 months where you're grinding the same amount.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And so like I'm like
I
deep
actually
into
completely agree
material
with
now.
that. And summer classes tend to be easier. Like
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about them.
Yeah.
I missed the past 2 days of classes, but I'm like not too stressed.
Yeah. Did they upload the presentations or the recordings?
Notes.
So,
I'll figure it out.
The on stuff notes are good.
Yeah, they're very very good.
Very.
What did it just do now? Holy shit! What?
No,
is
it's
it?
worse. You have to roll
Yeah.
it up.
How do I roll back here? Where do I roll back?
No,
That way.
above. To at least there.
No, wait. It needs to be.
What did you do the past few days?
I
Daniel?
think that one.
Is this for above it?
If you
No,
could
it's
roll up there.
no, because this is. Wait.
Sorry, one sec, Benny.
I think it's the one before this. No. Because that's what I told it. No.
Because this is the current one.
Oh right.
Previous one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
No,
previous.
you're right. Improved networking. Yeah. That's so roll back here.
And then roll back to that point.
So how should you want to try rephrasing here? I'll paste what I said and try rephrasing it so it gets it better.
Yeah, just have to be
No.
more specific.
It's still the wrong one. So we need to go back one now.
Yeah.
How do we go back another one? So what, is it this one? Or is that the one we just did? So go to this one? Right? This is the one we just did.
I think you can try it. Just click it again and see.
This one?
Yeah, improved network. So if it's not that. Do it. Whatever. Fuck it. Try it.
So, yeah, it's still this one.
So it's not improved.
So it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's good to know. So it keeps the current one in the window.
What?
That was the one where it didn't fix everything before.
So it's even before that, it's this one?
The one below it.
I mean, this is the one I just did.
You sure?
Yeah.
I would say that's where like going in with ChatGPT.
Yeah, and having
So,
like
like-
perfect the prompt.
Yeah, will go a long way.
There we go. That says events to look at. Oh, so this loses a bit of the tweaks we made to events.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little too far.
But I did the one right below it. Can I go to view original chat and then add back what we did?
Yeah.
You think it'll add it back differently?
No, Maybe.
Can you? I don't know how to do this. It's not. Or can we see the changes and add back?
Let's just go to history.
Can you see the changes?
Yeah. We can still get all the changes. You just click that. Like one checkpoint that was rolled back. And then we can see the changes. View chat, maybe? Huh. Oh, that's cool. It shows which files were. This. Was it this?
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
So I guess we could roll back here.
Try it. So I guess you really want to just, like, lesson learned, you want to, like, iterate, and if it doesn't do it how you like it, just roll back and try to reiterate. Instead of, like, trying to reiterate from
And be
each loop.
very specific.
Yeah, good to know.
It's cool. It's rolling back the database even.
So cool.
This stuff is really powerful. Let's check it. Yeah, no. I think just have to explain it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
explained so
annoying.
perfectly.
It's annoying.
There's no way to see the old chats?
I have no idea. I haven't messed with the history before, to be honest, so this is new for me.
Okay, let me rewrite it real quick.
I'm assuming.
What about
Oh, we can roll back forward. We can go back and we can go forward in time.
Try it out.
So now this should be updated. Yeah. Watch this. And like magic, Daniel praised he was right. If not, he will look very silly. Bang.
Bang.
Bang. Bang.
Is the network fixed now, or is it the old network? So it's this still.
Yeah, but you can work.
We can work from here. So now I can go back. Here, you want to try playing around with it? Give me like a
I have no idea what we want to do for the graph, to be honest, for me.
Okay, wait.
I feel like this is even like a, honestly, put this into ChatGPT. Like screenshot it and just put that into ChatGPT. And just say, how can I instruct my Replit agent to make this graph better? That's probably what I would do. Because, like, I've never used a graph like that before.
Should I turn on search so it can?
What do you mean? Yeah, you can try that.
Wait, where is? Oh, you can't do it with attachments anyway. This is how I said it.
Well, it's smart that you added reference image.
Yeah.
GPT normally does better. Anyways, it should know what replit agent is.
Should I just say summarize this into a command I can give the agent? Oh.
Let's click copy.
Let's try it out. No. Why does it not copy?
It's not. Just click copy.
I did. It doesn't copy. Is it Control C on this or something else?
Yeah. Maybe. Should be command.
Look, because when I let me do command here.
Wait, see if the keyboard is connected. Yeah, it's connected. Silly boy.
You doing try?
It copied.
No, it didn't. Did it? Oh, I'm just stupid. I didn't realize it was this long. It's copied from the beginning.
Silly Billy.
My phone under you?
Yeah, it's here. So I need to finish this before we get
How many books are there left?
I'm on book 5 of 12. Each one is 400 pages. I finished 400 pages books in the last week. That's pretty absurd.
It's great.
I haven't read that much like ever.
It's taking its time.
Sometimes it does.
Okay, this is something.
That is definitely something.
Give it an iteration or ask GPT
Click
or
on
something.
people.
Where?
People. Top. Oh, none of it works now.
Yeah. Give it you try something. Try cooking. I'm sitting here. Ask GPT or whatever.
Oh, I hate doing this. Oh, would you look at that?
What? Ho ho. Whoa.
I don't know what this means though.
Yeah, it's too many nodes and maps.
Total view.
The whole world is connected.
I'll just say this. Oh, the reason it's doing this is the whole Apple Watch feature thing.
Yeah. It might have been a poor way of explaining it.
This is what I'll do. I have no idea if this will help. I'm tired, so I just want to say screw it.
Yeah.
We'll see if that does anything. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, that was why. Amnon.
What?
I reasoned my way through why it was just a circle for all of them. It wasn't because of Apple Watch. It was because they all had the same amount of time since the last connection, and so they were all the same distance from the center. But now I had to go in the database, and now that's why you see the same geographic, because that's how it added it.
Cool.
So now we can see, now it actually represents the different amounts of times.
Should we get, are the nodes confusing? Because they're not color coded either yet.
What do you mean? Inner circle, close friends. Take a look at this. I feel like this is more in line with what you were looking for. Yeah, that's more in line. But I wish I thought of that earlier, because it might have saved us a lot of confusion. It wasn't the code that was wrong, it was the database. And the only reason I knew is because the number for Julie was different, so my mom was the only one that wasn't in the circle at the end. So I was like, why is she not with everyone else?
So what should I tell it here? Like,
You could say generate ways you could make this graph better, and then I will select which ones I want you to do. And then it will give you ideas that.
got it.
Like, I think the good thing to remember is, like, it's at the end of the day an LLM that you can interact with, and you can
Yeah.
have it give you the right prompts of like what you want to do. Like, suggest ideas to improve this.
Pursue. Holy. I gave a ton. Come look through this.
Oh my god.
Should I just say add it all?
If you want to.
Is it stupid?
You could try. It'll think for a while.
Add it.
If you like all of them, then yeah, add it all.
Let's
Otherwise,
see. Dynamic pulse effect from those of the finger. That's so cool. Time decay visualization, context fade as time since last interaction increases.
Wait, what?
A time decay visualization.
I don't know what that means.
So basically, if there's like a color or a line or whatever connecting them, the color of it will fade over time as you haven't seen them in a while.
Oh, I like that.
That's so cool. Interactive
amazing.
hover trail shows connecting paths many times over time. Like they all make sense.
So yeah, say do all of them. Implement all. Just literally say implement all.
Implement. Oh, holy shrimp.
You know what you can do? You can say implement all and then copy and paste all those back in, so it has all of them fresh in its context.
I already put it in.
It should know to do all of them. But I'm trying to be better at prompting, and giving it the context always is better.
I assume there'll be a ton now.
Yeah, we'll probably create a bunch. Oh, it's cool that it can debug.
Whoa, is it done already?
No.
Look, it has. Whoa. You see the little heat maps come from places? Orange, red. Interesting to see. The nodes might need to be replaced so that they only appear if you click on a person and you see their nodes or something.
That makes sense.
It just looks like too daunting otherwise. You know?
Yeah. Like there's too much going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it says it's done. Okay, so it spazzes out when you click on this. What is health and influence?
Yeah, I've found that when you do mass applications
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, it tends to like tweak out. It is much better at doing like one-off things.
Yeah,
Then you can
no.
at least,
It made sense. It was like too good to be true that I'd be able to get all that done.
one day it will be. Now it's just like a glob of like.
Yeah, it's just a glitchy glob.
You can just roll it back up to the last one. Oh, it's so horrible. But I don't think honestly this like graph feature is so important relative to everything else.
I don't know. I think the visualization is really helpful.
But it's not the core thing.
But think about it. How you want to be able to see, like it's the 6
I don't
degrees
think most
thing.
people would use it that much. I think you'd rather get I'd rather have 6 degree like on a list.
Really, I think visualization is so much more helpful. I mean, you can have both.
I just think most people wouldn't know how to look at the graph. And, like,
I mean, that would be up to us to make it as simple as possible.
would a wealth management person like care enough to look at it? The way you pitched it to me earlier was like you would just search and see if somebody was within like a degree of separation.
Let's call it with this soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Me too. Oh, it did not roll back. How do I get it to roll back properly?
You have to go back to.
You're a pink pony girl. It's so hot. Ugh, it's still this. I have to do like 3? What? Donnie, I need your help.
The roll up?
Unless I need to go back 4 now. Can you just check this?
Yeah. None of this worked.
It just took me back to the same thing twice and then now to this.
Did you refresh? Apple Watch social graph is not defined. I think. Where do you want to roll up to?
I mean, just the most recent one before when we said, like, implement all.
Oh, this. Saved your changes before rolling back. Okay, it'll take us back, I think, to the original. I think we call it.
Yeah, I just want to see it like look good.
I'm like gonna pass out.
I'm ready to hit too.
Delete Instagram. Pin new man. Oh, this is new. What is stale?
Like you haven't reached out in a while.
That looks
Wait,
fine.
wait.
Ah. That's it, right?
That's the new one, no? Or is that the one you wait? Yeah, it's still the spazzy one.
New one is good. History. I see we roll it back in the morning.
What's the link that it deploys under? Like, do we lose anything by deploying it? Like, send it to my dad?
No, it'll cost like 15 cents, whatever. Click deploy.
Oh, shit.
So you can learn what it's gonna do. Okay. Auto scale, so that we want to auto scale.
What does that mean?
But I can show you. Did you select anything? Yeah, here. So basically, this is what I was saying earlier about the costing. You can either reserve a virtual machine, which is basically like there is some like GPU running in like an Amazon warehouse that's always going to be yours and that's always going to run. That would be like your virtual machine that's always running. Autoscale is basically going to say there's only one user, so we're only going to basically deploy it for one user. We're going to 10 to 100, like we're going to put more and more resources just to sustain that, but not extra. This is for simple, which could be fine for us, but schedule, this is just like every now and then. But we're going to choose to do this, so your builds per compute unit, fine. Scale from 0 to any level of demand, make it inexpensive for most apps. So you can see like when
Yeah,
it's
no.
spiking. So we'll do this. And then we really don't need 3 machines. It's that many compute units, but it's fine. It's better that than that doesn't concern us. This is like the database passwords and stuff, which is cool. But now, primary domain, you can like change it. It's like hi dude. Hi dude.
But make it, okay, wait, so.
Whatever you want to say. Is that what you want?
I'll find it funny.
Hi dude.
Well, let's do.
Or you can do hey dash dude.
Yeah.
Hey dude. But do we want to call it networking? Networking idea. Hey dude. Yeah.
I like.
So like this is where like the team function could come in. That we'll deploy. So now it's pretty cool. Like it's sending it to the internet. So once this is done, we'll text it to you and then we'll verify that you can actually access it.
crazy.
And then you can like text it. You should be able to access it from your phone. We haven't checked how it looks on the phone. Like if you owned the domain for heyduty.com, like you could send it to like heyduty.com.
Sick.
But it's pretty cool. Like this Replit thing, just like could you imagine?
It's insane. It's insane.
Like even like figuring this stuff out would be like pretty complicated.
Are we still on camera?
I mean,
That's so funny.
but it's not recording. It's only recording this screen.
Oh, and audio?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not recording this?
It would only record this if we moved it here,
Oh.
because this screen is being recorded.
That's so interesting. I didn't even realize.
Okay. So
So that's the link.
let's just make sure here. Yeah. And then I guess I can just copy this. Right?
I
Should
assume
be.
so.
Yeah. You wanna check it out? Okay, sorry. Ha.
Why did you refresh it?
No. Just click sign in. You might need to make a Remote account. Yeah, it has full user authentication.
What?
Database. Let's see if it.
Hello?
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see if it's your Replit account. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Database. It's added on my database. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a nice glitch to have.
Like, it's not even a glitch. It's just. So, wait, I'm curious. Click add contact and see if it works. Ah, so to a degree it works. You want to see something cool?
What?
I think there's a cool thing we can try. Which is. Let's go to the database.
And make it public? Okay.
We're gonna go to users. We're in events right now. Contacts. No. users. Ha!
That's crazy.
Now, I want to say add data for this user. Add nominal data.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Add. I'm a CS major, baby. Add nominal data for this user.
That would be crazy.
This would be pretty cool if it worked. I'll be so proud of myself if it works. Because I did not think of this last time when I was doing the other idea. But it's all user management. But isn't that cool? Like, this is fully just, like, online. And if you created the Replit account, you can now start making changes on your own at home.
Like you'd have to like add me as like an.
I need to
owner
add
or
you as a
something?
team member. I can see there are JavaScript errors in the console. Let me first examine the current state. Then add the requested user data. Okay, we do this and then done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wait,
This
so it
is
can do it or
pretty
it
cool.
can't?
so you, it can. Yeah. And then we'll see. So yours is 434. So we actually should be seeing in the contacts. So these are all mine, 40. Once we start seeing 434 in the contacts,
It would be populating with that.
it'll populate for yours. So like I have 63, so we'll see how many it generates for you.
That would be insane.
Makes me feel like a little kid. It's so exciting. You should add him as a contact and be like, I love you, Doody. Doodoo, Doody. I don't think it added any contacts, but refresh your page right now, I'm curious. So it did do some. And it does populate that. That's so freaking
Can you have it populate it?
It should
That's good.
refresh your events. Wait, yeah. I see the issue with the events. Hold on, it's adding more events for you right now.
It's crazy. Insane.
I'm so happy I thought of that. I'm so happy I took the classes that I did because they actually made me understand.
Completely. You like know how to talk to it and what to tell it.
Yeah, I know
That's
how
all
to
it's
speak.
for.
I know how to speak its language now.
So these are all like 6 degrees away. Oh, I added the rungs like I wanted.
Remember, this is proof of concept. Like,
I know.
as of 5 hours. When did we come back? Like 6 hours ago. We did all of this within 6
Yeah.
hours.
Pretty insane.
I think now you can. Yeah, that's so sick. That's so cool. Yeah, so it added some more.
What about this guy?
Here, so it added 20 professional interactions. You can tell it to add more if you wanted.
I'll just say I just want some.
But now it's like you have like a real account, like how some dudes do.
Okay, after this I leave. I gotta get out of here and get working.
What did you tell it to do?
What?
What did you tell it to do?
To just add some more context that aren't just 6 degrees apart, so that there's more stuff in the network map, and just add some more events. I just want it to look more full. I'll just share a screen with him,
You mean
with my dad, because his won't have events.
you gonna show him on your laptop?
What? I'm not going home right now. I wanted to see it tonight, so he sees like the conversation was literally yesterday. I don't want him to see like a full 4-page document thing the next day, you know?
What if you created a fake email address? Just make a Gmail account.
It's too much. I'll just screen share.
Yeah, that works.
When this is done.
Tell him that Daniel coded it all himself
I will.
today.
I'm serious.
It's like you start pitching to investors and you're just like...
Daniel vibe coded the entire day.
He vibe coded the whole app in 3 hours.
Yeah. You don't understand. I've never seen anyone like him. Even my coding friend said he's one of a kind.
Definitely one of a kind. Come to my new comedy set. Zuck should do a comedy show. Could
His,
you imagine?
his life is a comedy show. He lives the coolest life.
Jiu-jitsu.
The surfing stuff. Yeah, I don't think you really got what I meant, but
What?
oh, it did get what I mean.
I'm just reading, so I don't. You can keep playing with me.
Okay, this is good. Okie doke. This is so cool.
That was a productive day.
Which was indeed.
You added all of them?
What? Yeah, I have like 40 contacts or something.
You should have at least.
Great work. We'll
Good
continue
stuff.
discussing. What do you call it? I might need to call you with some questions about private credit tomorrow.
I hope I'll be helpful. I don't know if I will.
No, just general questions.
And let me know what he says, even if he shits on it.
I mean, you wouldn't shit on it. It's too cool.
It's so cool.
Okay. No, do you have melatonin?
Yeah?
Could I borrow one or two?
Yeah. Here.
Do you like a bag? Is it called that? How many milligrams is one of these? 'Cause I don't know what to.
Do you want to just take that? Get back to me later. I don't take a full one. Alright.
Why don't so many milligrams?
Good night. Let's turn off the recording. And video 2. Good day. Good day today.